Welcome to the Spiral Knights for Beginners tutorial. And in this tutorial, the topics that we will be covering will be the selling items to vendors for crowns, the auction house, how you can buy stuff and sell your stuff, heat and leveling up your gear so you can become stronger, collecting and selling crystals for crowns and also unlocking gates, lockdown, and the crafting of items so that you can get new stuff. And we'll jump right in. Alright, so I would only advise selling items to vendors if you want crowns really quickly, because they don't give you too much for your items, but still it's a really quick way to get some crowns. Now, to sell, you just click on your arsenal inventory, whatever item you want to sell, so I'll just click on that, and it'll put it over in his little tab section. And as you add items, the crowns will go up in the little tab you see that says crowns. And that's at like 4,000 something right now. And I'm gonna try and get around 6,000 crowns because that's what I need to make a new recipe that I want. And like I said, I really wouldn't suggest doing this unless you have to have crowns like right away because they don't give you much for your stuff. You could get a lot more on the auction house. And it looks like I'm getting 6,042 crowns. And it will confirm. And speaking of the auction house, I think I'll show you that next. Alright, here's the auction house. And at first it can be a little bit confusing, but hopefully this helps get rid of that. So we'll go up to it and hit the Z or attack button. Now across the top there's three tabs, which I'll discuss later. And right here there's three. And we'll hit the by category tab and we'll search for whatever item we want. Say we want a green shard. We type in green shard and then hit the search button. And up comes up all the offerings that people are selling. Now this one right here is a bid option, which means that we can bid on the item. And when we bid, we have the chance of being outbid. But if we keep on being the highest bidder and the time runs out and we're still the highest bidder, then we get the item. I actually enjoy doing buy it nows more because I'm kind of impatient. So we'll look for one for a good buy it now price. And we'll hit the buy it now button, which means we get the item instantly. We don't have to wait. And when you get an item, you'll go up to your mailbox, click on it, and there will be a letter from the auction house. And inside the letter will be your one item. So we'll hit accept, and that item now goes to our inventory. Now, say you've got some stuff you want to sell, you'll go onto the My Auctions tab, and you'll scroll down and look for something that you think would sell for a good price, which I think a mirror cloth would probably go. And right there we have the option of what we want our starting bid to be. Now, say I want to start at 50. So people will have to bid higher than 50 crowns to start off that item. And I'm actually not going to put in a buy it now price. And here we're selecting how long we want our auction to last, and we'll hit create. And you saw there was a listing fee, which is like just a small amount of crowns, but you actually get your listing fee back when you sell your item. Alright, so as you know in Spiral Knights, you will encounter enemies while you're playing your levels. And when you kill them, they'll drop that orange stuff. Now that orange stuff is called heat, and it actually helps level up your items. So just to get it, all you have to do is kill an enemy, and they'll drop it. See? Now most of them drop orange stuff, some of them don't. And this actually helps us level up our weapons and all of our gear. So we're at the end of the level now, and we'll go over to the gate. And when you step on the gate, look up in the upper right hand corner, you'll see a little orange bar go up. Now, when that reaches the end, our item will go up one level, and so it helps level up our stuff. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to collect and sell crystals, and chances are you've come across one of these crystal rooms in Spiral Knights before. And to harvest the crystal, all you have to do is shoot the huge crystal and a little one will pop up. Now you actually want to get and go for the biggest crystal. But if you're in a party, don't worry about getting the biggest crystal, because it doesn't matter, because all the crystals are shared. So if somebody takes the big crystal before you do, don't freak out on them. And to sell our crystals, we'll head on down to the gate area, and don't go to the level gate. Go to one of these gates over here to the right that has a mineral icon right there. And you'll go up to it and hit the attack button, and then go to the option that says auto sell. When you hit that, you'll actually get some crowns from those crystals. So that's an extra way to get some crowns, and it works great. Alright, so this is how we access the lockdown mode. We go up here to the two swords, click on that, and then we can either choose lockdown, which we're going to choose eventually, or we can choose blast network, which I would not recommend, but that's my personal opinion. Anyways, to play lockdown, we'll go to play random team, click that button, and then it'll put us in a queue for a team, and in about 1 or 2 minutes we'll join a match, and then we'll be in lockdown. Alrighty, so here is a lockdown match, and as you can see there are two colored teams. There's me, the red guy, and then there's some blue guys down here. Now we are going to be going against each other in a player versus player match, and it's kind of like capture the flag. Now we're gonna have to wait for this to start, and when this starts we can actually, oh well, that was nice. This guy paid energy so that the winning team gets 2 Krogmo coins, and Krogmo coins can be saved up and spent on recipes for really good items like the voltage that I have in my hand right now, which cost a lot of Krogmo coins and took forever to get. But anyways, here's the match. And in a lockdown match there are 3 classes that we can be. We can be either a striker, this guy, which zooms around like that, or we can be a recon, which can be invisible to the enemy player, or we can be a guardian, which has a really sweet shield that heals himself. Sorry. And here we have a heart station, so if we are low on health we can come back to our base. And the object of this is to capture these command points and hold them. Now as you can see on the little mini map up in the upper right hand corner, we have a couple, okay, like one, this one that I'm protecting right now, and I may die, hopefully not. Good. Oh wait, not good. And we're basically trying to capture and hold those control points. So remember what I said earlier about coming up here to re-heal? That's what I'm going to do right now, and then hopefully get back out in the action. Now you can use your gun. I wonder if the shot would go through. Nope, your gunshots do not go through the wall, but you can use your gun or your sword in lockdown. And we'll go and try and capture a command point over here. Okay, here's one. And oh god. Okay, little sucker. Get back. Oh, we called reinforcements. Oh, never mind. And so, see, the longer we stand on this, that little red ring on the outside fills up, and we have captured the control point. And sometimes there's little objects that we can pick up, like this fire thing, and we can actually throw this object like so. Oh, didn't hit him. But you get the gist. Alright, so here we are at the end of our match. We just won. And you see that I won a couple Krogmo coins over there. And we actually paid 200 crowns to get in, and we won 280 crowns. So we actually made crowns by playing Lockdown. Alright, so we're back in town square, and we're gonna head up these steps over here and come over to this transmutation station. Now, over here on the left are all my learned recipes. And here's one for a chroma mask. And you see I have all the necessary little materials, and it costs 1,000 crowns and 200 energy. And I've got just enough of both to craft this item. And I hit the transmute, and voila, there's the item. Now, after you craft an item, it's moved to your arsenal, so we'll exit out of that. Move over here and click on our arsenal tab. Then we'll scroll down and equip the item. And yes, and as you see, it works. And you can do that with any item. It just doesn't have to be with a helmet like I did. You can make armor, shields, swords, anything. So, thanks for watching the tutorial, and hopefully you learned quite a bit about Spiral Knights, and it hopefully got you started. And there is some stuff I didn't go over, but you can find that stuff online at the Spiral Knights wiki, and I'll leave a link for that in the description, and that has a lot of stuff about Spiral Knights on it, like pretty much everything. So, see ya.